Hi, the only diet you will need. Do you want to know how to reduce your appetite and lose weight? Maybe there are some supplements that help you with weight loss. How much exercise do you need to lose weight? So many people ask me to do video on this subject, and in addition, I will talk about calories and exercise for weight loss. Should you count them? Should you do more exercise in order to lose weight? Stay with me and I will tell you all about it shortly. I will divide this video to part 1 and part 2 because there is so much I want to tell you about. But first, my little disclaimer. The information in this video is for education and entertaining purposes only, so you should always speak to your doctor first. If you will decide to change your diet, take supplements, please make sure your healthcare provider aware of your changes, as some supplements can interfere with your current medication. Don't believe anything I say or anything I do. I'm only talking from my personal experience, so it might not suit everyone. The disclaimer is out of the way and we can start. For those who don't know me, I'm Albina. I'm a clinical nutritionist and fitness coach with 11 years of experience. I also compete in bikini competition. I have lost a big amount of weight 3 times after each pregnancy, and it was hard. For those women who say, when you breastfeed, it's easy to lose weight. Well, then it wasn't in my case anyway. For me, it was harder at each time. Each time I was battling with my appetite. I always wanted to eat. Sometimes, maybe not physically, but the food made me happy. Especially high sugar and simple carbs like bread with jam, chocolate, lots of milky coffee, and anything from white and whole wheat flour and sugar, nuts, dry fruits, and crisps, and the list can go on and on. I have tried to eat healthy food, about 70%, and hoping that I will lose weight slowly. I have tried too many appetite suppressants, and then I realized that they're not actually working. I had to do something else because the extra weight made me depressed and uncomfortable, but I couldn't stop eating. Then I did lost 51 kilos after my first pregnancy, then 36 kilos after second pregnancy, and 31 kilos after the third pregnancy. Each time my attempt to lose weight was harder than the last time because I had small children to look after and sleepless night. So my ghrelin, the hunger hormone, always took me to the fridge and food cupboard to eat because I didn't sleep properly. Kids were very little. You're always up at night, or when kids not well, you don't sleep. And when you don't sleep properly, your body trying to compensate for lack of sleep with food. Once you eat, you feel good, and then you feel bad because you feel fat. It's like a cycle, and it's become like a battle with me. I have tried keto diet, Dukan diet, Mediterranean diet, low carb diet, and lots of other diets. They did help me to lose weight, but they were not sustainable and sometimes not practical with 3 kids. So I thought I knew a lot about nutrition and exercise as a clinical nutritionist and fitness coach, and you know yourself, each diet contradicts each other and you don't know who to believe. Even dietitians confused most of the time, but they will never ever tell you about it. And some of them have weight issues too, and they're battling with that abdominal fat or bad fat themselves, and they will never tell you about it. They might tell you what they learned in university, the robotic way that they cannot stick to that themselves. And sadly, some of them say that calorie doesn't matter. I know dietitians, nutritionists, personal trainer, fitness coaches that are fat. They are silently trying lots of supplements like you, like I did probably, to find a magic pill to lose weight quickly. isn't a magic pill, and even if you will look for them harder than the last time, you will still not find them. Trust me, you will not. Unfortunately, you cannot break the law of thermodynamics. Even if you try it, you will lose it. You can try it, but you will lose it. Some scientists, at my surprise, do believe that a calorie is not a calorie, like Richard Feynman, a biochemist at the State University of New York Health and Science Center in Brooklyn. He also said that the law of thermodynamics may seem inappropriate for modeling energy fluxes through the human body, as the body is not a closed, isolated system. Living organisms are not in equilibrium. So, thermodynamics is not relevant. Really? I'm not a biochemist, but I'm learning about biochemistry, and I disagree with him and other people who don't believe in thermodynamic effects. I also read about Dale Schuller, who studies metabolism and nutrition at the universities of Wisconsin in Madison. He did human experiment conducted to determine the calorie content of food factor in variation of how the body handles different macronutrients. It varies a few percent between individuals due to differences in their metabolism. So basically, if you overeat the daily calorie, the heavier you're going to be. But then when I see a Marco Jusup, a physicist at the Tokyo Institute of Technology, when applying the laws of thermodynamics to weight loss advice, can lead to confusion. Actually, that's true. Okay, you can see how confusing it can be that one person says one thing and another says completely different. All of them are professionals and they know about thermodynamic effects. Here is my experience with the thermodynamic effect and weight loss. So, you know that I have tried lots of different diets, and then I decided to count calories and apply thermodynamics. Even though I knew about it when I was studying to be a clinical nutritionist, but it seems was not important to count calories in my books and the lectures I was listening. I was very curious. Why? Okay, I'm eating 100 to 300 calories more of my BMR, basal metabolic rate. You can calculate too, link at the description below. Currently, I'm 35 years old, I'm 168 centimeters, 58 kilos, and I consume 1,500 calories. That's to stay at 58 kilos. Plus, I'm training for bikini competition, so I'm gaining muscle mass and the target is to reduce body fat. My BMR is 1,355 calories. BMR is the number of calories your organs need to function while you perform no activity whatsoever. I would burn 1,355 calories if I stay in bed and do absolutely nothing. If I want to be less than 58 kilos, let's say 55 kilos, so my BMR going to be 1,326 calories per day. If, for instance, you're a man, 40 years of age, 90 kilos, 175 centimeters, your BMR is 1,909 calories per day. But if you want to be 75 kilos, then your BMR going to be 1,703 calories per day. This is all numbers applied to a person at 40 years of age, 175 centimeters. But if you want to calculate your BMR to be specific to you, I put the link in the description below. If you're exercising and you have an active lifestyle, then you should add 300 to 500 calories for men and 100 to 300 calories for women. I hope it's clear about calories. Calories do matter. Calories do matter. And whatever other people say, calories still matter. I say from my personal experience and my client's experience. If you don't want to count calories, then let your nutritionist or fitness coach do this for you. I create a diet plan for my clients weekly depending on their goal. They don't need to count anything, they just need to follow my diet. For a diet plan and exercise plan, you can email me on the email you see on the screen. I also will put information at the description below. Now let's talk about ghrelin, that punching you to eat all the time. When ghrelin lights on, your appetite is crazy. When leptin is off, then you don't want to eat. You are full, and some people are leptin resistant. It means that after a big meal, they still want to eat something. How can we fix ghrelin and leptin so that we lose weight and be happy at the weight we want? Before I explain this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell button so you never miss out when I release a new video. Thank you. Okay, what helped me to shut my ghrelin for a while? You can apply this too, and most likely it will work for you too, but we all different. We have a different taste buds, and sometimes we'll not eat a certain food that can actually help us to reduce hunger, simply because we don't like the taste of certain foods. Then we start looking for alternative like quick fix in form of a little pill. Appetite suppressant pill that advertise that they help you to reduce your hunger. In reality, it's simple, just advert that we fell for it and believe that this is the one and only one pill help you to suppress your appetite. Then we realize after a while that they're not actually working. At this point, we stop taking them and leave them in the cupboard. A few weeks later, we see another weight loss appetite suppressant supplement that claim effectiveness and have 5-star rating. We buy that one too and have a big hope that it will definitely going to work. What happened after 2-3 weeks? We see again that it's not working too and leave them in a cupboard with the last one in a hole. We'll try a few weeks later or months later, who knows? Then a few months later or a year later, they become out of date and we bin it. This vicious cycle never ends. I have been there, I've done it. And I don't want you to continue to do these mistakes or don't do it in the future. This time we'll replace that magic pill that called appetite suppressant with high fiber and extremely low calorie foods that actually work. And I mean it, it works. I can say it works magically, but the only thing is you have to be consistent to achieve your desired weight loss goal. You have to keep going. Even if you have a very bad day or maybe extremely good day, no excuses. Keep going. In order to satisfy our leptin hormone that we feel full, we have to give our stomach food that takes ages to digest and give you bulk so you feel full. We'll also benefit from low-calorie foods and high-fiber foods that give you bulkness. Most high-fiber foods are high in prebiotic fiber that feeding our existing gut bacteria that can multiply rapidly and deal with our metabolism, immunity, mood, fat loss. You probably know that gut and the brain are linked together very closely. What happens in the gut will determine how your body functions, your mood, and lots of other health benefits like weight loss. It may reduce inflammation, quicker recovery from exercise. There is my saying, if you feel crap, you have to look what happens in your gut. Here are low-calorie foods and high prebiotic fiber. I will add in the description below any leafy salads like iceberg lettuce, spinach, rocket salad or arugula, radicchio salads, freezer lettuce, baby red lettuce, butterhead lettuce, cress, endive, escalor, a little gem lettuce, loose leaf lettuce, lamb's lettuce, mesclun salad, stem lettuce. Here another. Popcorn. Greg said love popcorn. Popcorn you can make yourself, and actually best way is to make it yourself by buying popcorn machine maker or cook them in a pan. Don't forget to put the lid on. I did that. Popcorn is perfect on a depressed days, and it may help with production of 5-HTP and tryptophan hormones. You might feel more relaxed and happy and maybe energetic. Maybe that's why people eat popcorn in the cinema. Another foods are berries, cantaloupe melons, Granny Smith apples or red apples. This one is my favorite. I call them liver apples. They are fantastic for the liver. Low-calorie vegetables like asparagus, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, celery, clementines, cucumber, grapefruit, jicama, looks like a white potato usually eaten raw, kale, lemon and lime, white mushroom, onion, peppers, radishes, Sweden, turnip, tomatoes, zucchini, lemon and lime, white mushroom, onion, peppers, radishes, Sweden, turnips, tomatoes. Now you see it's a big list of salads, fruits and vegetables. I want to mention again that thermodynamics applies. You cannot eat them as much as you want and not count calories. You have to count calories. Some foods you can eat more for fewer calories than others. The list that I gave you is relatively very low calorie foods. Here's the picture of my salad bowl. It's massive. It's like this. When I saw Greg Doucette's salad bowl, I thought, wow, that's what I'm talking about. It's exactly how much I eat. Maybe that's why I like his diet. Check him out. He knows what he's talking about. You know, some people laugh at me on the amount of salad I eat at one sitting. Some may be taking a piss. But who loves last, loves best. In Russian, we say, кто смеется первым, тот смеется последним. I hope I explained it clearly what we do with ghrelin and leptin hormones, hunger and satiety. I will end part 1 video, and in part 2 I will talk about exercise, how much exercise should you do, how to lose weight in a specific area. I will also talk about gut and the brain and how they're linked to weight loss and our metabolism. I will cover a little bit about biochemistry and why there are so many diet confusions on a weight loss. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please ring the bell so you never miss out when I release a new video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please comment below. See you at the part 2. Bye.